Fellow Toastmasters, it's my pleasure today to introduce to you Jeremy Willett. You will be giving this speech titled Father, Husband, Engineer, Scout. All heroic titles there. This is project number 1 of the Competent Communicator Manual, the Icebreaker. So I won't spend any of your time telling you things that he's already going to tell you. Timer, if we could have the green at 4, the yellow at 5, and the red at 6. Can you join me in welcoming Jeremy to the podium for a second?
Good day, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Jeremy Willett, if you haven't met me. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself today. But first, I wanted to start off with a story. It's a story about me and standing up in front of a crowd and kind of what I'm like in front of a crowd, at least how I feel when I'm in a crowd. The day was January 3rd, 1998. It was my wedding day. I got to the church on my wedding day, no problems, no issues. Things were going smooth. About 15 minutes before the ceremony, I'm thinking, man, this tuck's kind of tight. I'm kind of hot. So, all right, I must just be getting a little nervous. 5 minutes before, I'm thinking, maybe I should make sure that I'm good and comfortable for the ceremony. So, during the process of that, I found out I forgot to take my pajamas off that morning. No. So I got married in my pajamas that day. So if that doesn't tell you something about me, what that means to me is when I stand up in a crowd, I have a tendency to try to hurry up. I have a hard time staying slow, staying calm. So, just to tell you a little bit about myself, I was born in Lansing, Michigan, February 18th, 1975, 8:20 a.m. I'm 5'11", and I live in Pleasant Lake. Those are my statistics. Is that really who I am? I don't think that's really who I am. When I think about who I am, I think about, well, I'm a father, first and foremost. Second, I'm a husband. Third, I'm an engineer. And fourth, I'm a scout. I'm a father, first and foremost. I have 3 beautiful children. My eldest is Patrick. He's 9. I love going to Cub Scouts with him. We have a great time camping. We have a great time doing his requirements. I love watching him interact with the other boys. We also like to share fun science facts. Did you know that a starfish has no brain? My middle child is Andrea. She's 6. She's my dancer and my performer. I love to watch her dance and sing. It just brings joy to my heart. This past weekend, we were working on the camper, and she has a natural curiosity of how things work. So we're sitting there working, she's holding tools for Dad while I'm working on it, and we're asking questions, and then all of a sudden, she just blurts out, she starts dancing around, she starts singing about campers. So, it's one thing I love about her. And then my youngest is a 3-year-old. She's Ashley, and one of her favorite things to do is ride in Daddy's backpack. She loves to go hiking with Dad. She's also one of the most caring and nurturing people I've ever met, even at 3. If someone gets an owie, she's the first one to run up, rub your back, and say, "It's okay, sweetie." So, I'm also a husband. I married my high school sweetheart. Her name's Michelle. We had classes together like chemistry and physics in high school, and that's how I learned how to discuss different opinions, I'll say. After high school, she went to Central Michigan, and I went to Michigan Tech. She studied art. I studied mechanical engineering. I can remember making a 1,000-mile round trip on weekends just to hang out with her. It was a good time. After she graduated, we got married, and she moved up to Houghton with me. 5 months later, I graduated with a degree in mechanical engineering, which I'm proud to say I still use a lot of what I do, what I learned there. It was mostly physics, chemistry, thermodynamics. Mostly, all I use it for now is making beer, but at least I get to use it. But seriously, I like to learn, I like to help people solve problems. I've done many things. I've worked at Dark Container, making styrofoam cups. I've worked at a steel mill in Monroe in various roles there. I've worked here in GAM, in gas storage, the West Oakland pipeline, and most recently, and most of my time, in measurement and regulation. Finally, I view myself as a scout. I love the outdoors. I love camping. I love taking my children, my wife, my family. We have great times. I remember, those are the memories I tend to remember the most, and I'm most fond of. Like last summer, I taught Andrea and PJ how to ride the bike while camping in northern Michigan. It was a really good time. I also remember growing up, camping with my family, and I always remember that fondly. And I also remember camping as a Boy Scout. So in essence, I look at myself as a father, a husband, an engineer, and a scout. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy.